नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nityanandam, I welcome all of you for this live broadcast of Akashic readings revealed through the bodies of the Balasans of Nityananda Gurukul. Today, I will be sharing some of the very mystical Akashic readings that I have had and the Balasans here have had, and also be answering to your questions live. Any question that you are having regarding manifesting powers, regarding the different Shaktis, or why spirituality, any such question regarding the Shaktis, you can ask me and I can answer you live. So, just a small intro about what exactly Akashic readings is. Akashic readings, see, understand, everything that is happening around us is continuously getting recorded. Maybe it in the form of whether sound or light, visualization, verbalization, any such thing, everything, including the temperature, the taste, the atmosphere around you, the smell, everything is getting recorded. This record can be accessed by a person who's having the power of third eye, and they're in such high completion such that they'll be able to use the power of third eye and access those records. Those records are the cosmic archives known as the Akashic records. And when we all connect to the space of Swamiji, when all of us get into the Guru Bhakti with Swamiji, then automatically we will be able to start accessing all those records. And that is what is exactly happening now. The background, you'll be able to see a lot of movement that is happening. There's nothing but so many people come here continuously, get their Akashic readings revealed, and they go ahead. So this is what is happening behind me right now. So, Nityanandam to everyone. And now we are having Anton who's asking, how can the effects of malefic planets on a birth chart be nullified? That's a very good question actually. So many people have this problem of different things being an obstacle, like the different planetary positions or different star positions being an obstacle for their spiritual path. This few people believe it strongly and few people don't believe it, but the effects really do exist. The planetary positions matters a lot. Now you can ask here in Akashic readings how to get rid of those, or you can ask for a solution. It will surely give you a parihara. But understand one thing, anything, whatever is your life right now is what Brahma has written. Whatever Brahma writes, Guru, when you have Guru in your life, he can just erase them just with his feet. Your whole life can be changed. So just by having Guru in your life, all the ill effects of the planetary positions that is there on you currently, you can just get nullified. So you can come here for Kalpataru Darshan, ask a boon from Swamiji, and main thing is you don't even need to ask. If you're just in integrity with Swamiji, that's enough. You'll simply see how whatever kind of planetary position you may be having, how they all just become redundant for you, how they all get nullified so easily. You may go to the horoscope person and the astrologer may tell, see, for you this planet is in this position, this planet is in that position. So because of all these things, you'll not have your job successfully done. But and that is how it will start also for you. But once you are getting into integrity with Swamiji, that one integrity, that one power of integrity is enough. You'll simply see how beautifully suddenly there will be huge shift. All the ill effects of the planet just goes off. Everything just disappears, and your whole life is beautiful. And mainly, you need to understand planets. All those different planets are not something that is trying to pull us down. They're all different dimensions who are trying to raise us, to make us realize that we are Sadashiva. We are the pure space of consciousness. And we have so many powers that is locked up in us. Just to make us realize this, just to get us into integrity, the planets, all the different planets, the Navagrahas, all again and again trying their own different ways. See, Swamiji is beautifully told. Like, for example, now when it is Buddha, when he comes, when his influence is there on you, when his planetary position's influence is there on you, that means all you need to do is nothing but just get into the listening of what is it trying to tell you, because what exactly it will do is it'll just try to raise your greed, to try to push you through your greed and make sure you're getting the space of Sadashivam. Each and everything is like different ways to somehow make you experience Sadashivam. If that is their goal, if you're already in that space, if you're already getting into integrity and becoming accountable, when that integrity with the master happens, simply these people will trust the master is taking care. He himself is doing it. So all we don't need to do anything. You just get into integrity with Swamiji. That's enough. You'll simply see your whole planetary positions will get aligned. We have Ati Sir. She's asking, what can I do to get a much stronger connection with Swamiji? All you need to do is decide and be in the highest integrity with Swamiji. Whatever you think that he wants you to do it, just do it for him. Don't think. I told the story a few sessions ago. There was one time where Padmapada Shankaracharya was a great saint here, Adi Shankaracharya. He was a person who revived Hinduism back to how it is right now. It was by Adi Shankaracharya. So Adi Shankaracharya, he had a disciple named Padmapada. The disciple used to not be so intelligent, he'll not sit and learn the Vedas, he'll not sit and chant, but the integrity and the love that he had towards Shankaracharya was very high. So once what happened was, when they were actually in a river, two banks of the river was there. One bank, Shankaracharya and all his disciples, the other bank, Padmapada was standing. All these disciples used to be always jealous of him, because whether that fellow is reading or not, whether that fellow is doing anything or not, Shankaracharya used to give a lot of attention and love. Who can understand what is the leelas of what kind of, you can never comprehend the way the incarnations and enlightened beings behave or respond. So that one thing no one can comprehend. So same way the disciples also didn't understand. So what they did, they went and started complaining about this fellow Padmapada, telling that fellow doesn't do anything, he's lazy, he's this, he's that. But how come you're giving so much of attention to him? Shankaracharya just laughs. And he tells, he doesn't even tell anything to them. He just calls out Padmapada's name. The river was flooding. It was flowing wildly. Moment Padmapada heard Shankaracharya call his name once, he dropped everything. He just ran on top of the water, the river which is wildly running. And when he started running, what will Cosmos do? Because this fellow is so integrated, he's in such surrender that Cosmos has to do something for that. So immediately lotuses bloomed to hold his feet. So the lotuses bloomed and held his feet, and the whole path where he walked, the lotuses were which grew and held his feet. That is when he got a name Padmapada. Padma is lotus and Pada means feet. So that disciple, that one word from Master was enough for him. He even manifested one new power of walking on the water. So all you need to do is just get into integrity with Swamiji. See, offering flowers, doing puja, everything is good. You have to do it. But that alone does not mean you're in integrity with the Master. Whatever you think, this is what Swamiji wants me to do. This is what the Sangha wants me to do. Becoming an active part of the Sangha and actively doing whatever Swamiji wants you to do. You'll simply see the connection that you'll have with him will be amazing. We have Anton who's asking, I was told that will persistence can also nullify the effects. Is that true? You can have your will persistence, but for how long? You can have will persistence on yourself, being ferocious on yourself, getting into the highest integrity on yourself. If you get all those, if you're in highest will persistence with all this, surely you will be able to nullify the effects of the planetary positions. Alma Perez, who or what was I in my past life? You can ask all these questions in Akashic readings. Actually, I'm waiting to share my experience that I've had after having this Akashic readings read for me. What is a past life I was in? So that was such a nice, amazing experience. If I tell you, that will not be nice. You should come here, the physical presence of the Balasans here, and you should have your Akashic readings revealed to you. That will be amazing. You'll not believe that you were that. Who knows what? Because understand one thing. All of you out there watching this video, you are getting to know about this. Out of billions of people, you are the chosen one. That's why you are here listening and watching this video, just because you are having that possibility in you. Cosmos has chosen you. That means you're already having some kind of past life connection. That's why you're even here listening to it. So you all have to know your past life. That's so amazing, I'm telling you. When I had my Akashic revealed to me, and I came to know that there's a physical witness for that. That was God, amazing. I'll surely share that with you either today or in the further sessions. And we have Efrain. Please send me blessings so I can win plenty of money in poker. I give charity to third world. You can surely get the blessings. You can come here, have your Akashic readings revealed to you, and you can have any blessing that you want to ask. You can ask them. You can come here and have your Akashic readings itself to be revealed to you. Any other questions that you guys have? Anything regarding powers, of manifesting powers, or via Akashic reading, or any such question that you're having, you can ask. Then one more thing, I told you yesterday itself, but I wanted to share it again. Actually, at starting of this Akashic readings, it used to be Swamiji through whose body Kalabhairava used to reveal. Maybe 3 years ago. And it used to be like very rare opportunities that we get to see. Not like this every day we are having Akashic readings being revealed through so many bodies. So Swamiji, that time itself, Swamiji told that, see, one day it will be my Balasans who will be doing all this. It will not be just me through whom Kalabhairava will express. I'll make sure all my kids also start expressing the same power and reveal the Akashic readings. That time it was like, okay, too good to be true. Kalabhairava expressing through bodies of the Gurukul kids. And right now, I'm sitting in that space where Kalabhairava is really expressing himself through all the bodies here. All the bodies of the Balasans here. Continuously letting him flow through us and revealing the Akashic readings has been amazing. This one experience is God. It gives so much of powerfulness to us. And because it's Kalabhairava's energy which is flowing through all our bodies, whatever we speak, whatever we utter during this Akashic readings, it'll be so, first thing, it'll be so relevant to the people who are asking the question, and we will not know what is that we are reading out. It'll be completely different. When we speak, like for example, I'm revealing your Akashic readings to you. I'm just reading out everything. I'll be totally disconnected from my body. It'll be Kalabhairava's energy in my body, and his energy will be doing it. So it'll be like how if you go, you have a deep sleep, no dreams, nothing. That time, in that particular time, you will not know where you're going and from where you're coming back. That's exactly the same way will be. But instead of going to deep sleep, we go into much blissful state, into much higher ecstasy. So because of that, even the body gets healed. When the kids continuously manifest these powers, manifest all these Shaktis, amazingly, even if they have some simple body problems, they'll simply see how they get healed without even taking medicine. Come on, 104 degrees getting in 98 degree. That's not a joke. coming back to normal temperature just by revealing Akashic readings. Like there's so many healing experiences also happen, even because by being in that space where they let Kalabhaira's energy to flow through them, that whole energy just lands into them and expresses as the power, and because of that powerfulness, the power that they radiate, the whole body is reborn, the whole body just gets refreshed, rejuvenated, and the way they carry themselves becomes so beautiful, it is so sweet just to talk to us. Like when you're in the Akashic readings, just talking and listening to the Balasans will be amazing. You'll just fall in love with them. uh, See, I'm also a Balasan. I'm also there with all these kids like who are manifesting here right now behind me. How I see them normally is completely different from how I see them during these Akashic readings. The body language, the way they hold themselves, the body language especially is so different, and the way they hold themselves also becomes completely different. Where we just see them, because I'm living with them 24/7. How will I feel like, okay, I have to go bow down to each person? No. But when I see them during Akash, I feel like bowing down to each person. So Hannah, is there anything important to know from any of my past lives? Thank you. Okay, I want to do a small sharing here. Just one dimension of my past life, like why I feel knowing your past life is very important. uh, I went for the Akashic readings, and I asked for what was the purpose of my life. This life, what is the purpose of it? And Kalabhira started telling that past 3 lives you were with Swamiji. I said, okay, 3 lives with Swamiji, okay. And I again asked, tell me what is the purpose of this life? Again Kalabhira told, there were 3 lives with Swamiji, and he revealed me what is the first birth, second birth. Third birth, he told with a witness, physical witness. It's like I was living with Meenakshi in that birth, where I was able to be in such intimate connection with her, and I was like having such deep connection with her and doing personal seva to her. In one personal sitting with her, she gave me a boon. See, understand, this whole thing was revealed to me, and this was only my past life. So the whole Akashi link, it was revealed to me, telling that when I was having a personal sitting with her, when I was holding her left foot and sitting, she gave me a boon, some very powerful boon. When I listened to it, my eyes were filled with tears. Tears started rolling down my eyes and fell on Meenakshi's. 3 drops of tears fell on Meenakshi's feet. And all the 3 drops turned into beautiful 3 lotuses. And I took all those 3 lotuses and I went and put it in the Garbha Mandir of Meenakshi, Madurai Meenakshi. That's a temple in Tamil Nadu, India. So I went and put it in the Garbha Mandir, like right at the feet of Meenakshi. Now, after I put those 3 lotuses there, until even that time when Meenakshi left her body also, until that time, it was like as fresh as if I just bought it and kept it. After she left her body, all those 3 turned into 3 stones. 3 stones, lotuses. They all turned into stones. And the most amazing thing is, it was a blessing given by her that even in my next birth, I'll be able to see that those 3 will still be there, and when I see it, my whole biomemory will get awakened. And to tell you honestly, I never been to Madurai temple to see all this. I never knew all this. Nor the kids who revealed it to me knows about this. When I went, when I did some research, when we called a priest and asked, we checked in the photos, and the photos we didn't have a proper photo of Madurai Meenakshi Amman deity. But when I went and I called up the priest, and when we found out, the priest told that really 3 lotuses were there. three lotuses below. If you're seeing from far, you'll not be able to see it. And those three stone lotuses are still there. And if I see it, and my whole biomemory is going to get awakened. See, I never even knew this, but when I came to know this, the powerfulness it brought into me. Now I know from my past life, past 3 lives, I am coming down with Swamiji only, and I am being with him. So being around him and being in that space, now I know how much strong feeling connection I can have towards him, because of which I can manifest so many different powers. So all these different things you will also get to know. Who knows what your past might be? Surely all of us will have some connection, because of which now you're coming to know Swamiji. So this is my suggestion to all of you to know your past lives also. It might be anything. Get ready for any answer. Whatever answer the Kalabira reveals, he'll reveal to you. So all these different possibilities are there if you get to know about your past life. That's why I suggested to know your past life. And we have Deepak Devarajan who's asking, can you please tell me about Kalabhairava? Yes. Kalabhairava is a lord of time. He is one dimension of Sadashiva himself, lord of time and space. See, time itself is a dimension of us. Now, past, present, and future, everything, he is the Lord. It's under him the whole time. He only plays the time dimension. And the energy of him is so high, the frequency of him is so high, such that anything that he wants, like in this whole thing, in this Maya matrix, whatever we are seeing is Maya matrix. Even in this whole scene, whatever is happening, everything he'll take care. Anything you want to change, you can even alter your past, Kalabhairava will take care. So Kalabhairava is a lot of time and space. Atishwar is again asking, Lord Kalabhairava is a god of time. What is the best way to connect with Lord Kalabhairava, and how will this affect my life? I tell you, very simple, easiest way. Come here, see, you see Swamiji and go see the Kalabhairava deity, which is there in Bengaluru Adinam. In Bengaluru Adinam, we have a beautiful life-size Kalabhairava deity. You go next to him, you will see him breathe. You'll actually see him breathe. You'll be able to feel him live there. Beautiful deity it is. Actually, if you see in our page, Nityanandeshwara Hindu Temple page, you'll be able to see the deity of Kalabhairava. There are pictures of deity of Kalabhairava also. Seeing itself will bring such powerfulness in you. You just see the photos. You come here and actually should come here, have his darshan once, and have Swamiji as Kalabhairava. That darshan once will never forget it in your entire life. You'll have such a strong feeling connection with Kalabhairava after that. Alma Perez, Nityanandamma, I was told in a previous reading that this is my first human life. My question now is, who or what was I? Why am I here now? Thank you. So sweet. You can see, so lucky you are in your first human life, you are here with Swamiji. You getting to know about Swamiji, because so many humans are there, no idea which birth of them as human. They don't even know Swamiji still. They don't even know anything about him. But now you're so lucky, you're so blessed that you're coming to know about Swamiji. You're here, you're listening to this, you're knowing all this about all these powers. You're getting an opportunity to get your past revealed to you. All these things are there. So just imagine, now when all these things are there possible for you, that means some purpose is there for you to even come here. God, you're such a blessed being, because first human birth itself, you're meeting the master, and it's the best thing that you can ever do. Now, for you, even this question, asking the Akashic reading, get it revealed for you, because that is the best thing that you can ever do. Ketu, Anton is again asking, Ketu must be in her ascendant on her birth chart if this is her first life. Her first life opportunity to attain moksha. That's very true. first life as a human, and you're going to get liberated. See the blessing that you're having. Really, there's so many people out there, you know, your own friends, your own relatives, so many people who still don't even know Swamiji. But you're one of the luckiest people who are here, getting to know about Swamiji, able to listen to all these things, and no idea what. You're a blessed being. That's all I can tell. And for all the further things, you can get your whole past revealed through you through Akashic readings. And I also want to tell one more thing. Whatever it may be, just make sure the integrity that you are having with Swamiji is there. You'll simply see whatever you might have been in your past life, that and all does not even will not bother you. None of those things may be for good. It'll be a good thing to know about it. You'll have a, okay, not just entertainment, but you'll, it'll bring kind of joy to you. You're knowing about your past life, the mystical experiences that you've gone through and all. But when you're in the integrity, highest integrity with Swamiji, and having that connection towards him, you simply see how sweet you become and how beautifully Swamiji starts manifesting through you. We have Ma Dharmodaya in Nityanandamma. I was told by Kalavera that I was with Swamiji when he was in Meenakshi's body. But at that time, I was not a seeker. Please tell if I were in a male or a female body. And why was I not a seeker? Dharmodayama, you can surely come here and ask during Akashic readings. And you were also, see, that's why you even know Swamiji. That's why you even meeting Swamiji, because you were there with him in his past. But see the connection? Whether you are a seeker or not, Meenakshi, you were there with Meenakshi, living with Meenakshi. Amazing. Come here and ask all these questions in Akashic readings. Surely they'll reveal it to you so that you can get to know about different things about yourself. Megha Sharma. Ma, I have signed the consent form for Akashinis but haven't received any response. Can you please follow as I have few urgent questions generators? Yes. Surely, yes, ma. And we're just grouping and giving it, and we'll surely give it to you. Don't worry. How can we get the blessings from Swamiji? You can come here. Actually, we have this workshop coming up soon. And you can come for the weekend workshops. You can get blessings from Swamiji. And Swamiji is here just for all of us. Any time you get, first come, drop yourself at his physical presence. That one thing is enough. You'll simply see the ecstasy you'll be going through will be amazing. You'll become so sweet inside yourself. From that time, again, telling the same thing, that you'll become sweet, because that is what I'm exactly going through now. Like each moment, I just remember Swamiji, I feel like so sweet inside myself, such that I'm waiting, and like even you should also get this experience when you know your past life, and when you're from that connection, when you just see Swamiji, the way you cognize about yourself itself will go to the next level. So thank you. I thank all of you for joining me live today. Every day I'll be coming live for just to share with you the different whatever the different things that are happening here, and share the deeper truths about Akashic readings and different powers and manifesting those powers. Thank you all. Nityanandam. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं सद्गुरुपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्